get to go first. That's a victory. Just playing Odric. Or Odric. It's actually a really cool commander. I love mono-white commanders. This is a horror tribal. At least somewhat. Yeah, I'll keep. It's not a great hand. It has Imperial still, which is why it's actually keepable. It used to be pure horrors, but then I realized that a lot of the horrors suck. Quite fast. I don't have the buy for this deck. This is an older deck, so it doesn't have a lot of the updates my newer decks have. I need to get one of the Underground Seas. That's the one. I got Bayou for white-black, so I'm just reminiscing about playing Orzhov. Sure. Broken Mana Ramp. Mana Crypt's probably the better one to run out, because then I can protect it with a counterspell, but I doubt he's gonna actually be relevant with that. Just play that. Play the Soul Ring. Pass the turn. Cabal Coffers is going to probably be awful this game, unless I draw Urborg off the top of my deck. At least I'm going to have 2 swamps to start off with. It's a nice looking foil Thawing Glaciers. Sure. It's just a basic. Underground Sea is actually one of the more expensive ones. Vintage Masters did not make everything cheap. I could do 4 mana? It doesn't help me at all. We do have Counter Squall. I don't play a ton of counter spells in my blue decks, but I do tend to play ones that can protect me against Wrath effects or Tuck spells. I do run counter spells. I mean, it is blue. You have to run counter spells if you're going to play blue. If I draw land next turn, I might be able to do Consuming Aberration, but that's just awful. This is like playing kind of like the Elish Norn deck. I don't know if he's Hate Bears. I mean, I play that in Hate Bears. It's not a Hate Bear, it's just a good white card. You have to play good white cards. Maybe to play Serra Ascendant. That would be karma for what I did earlier. Okay. He's either playing... He's probably playing Human Tribal. Oh, Urborg. Now... Oh my gosh, that's actually really busted. You know, I probably just win now. Unless you could do something to this. As I said earlier, this used to be pure horrors. Now it's more of just horrors plus friends. As in horrors plus good black and blue creatures. He might have an answer for that. Hopefully he does. In fact, I count on him having an answer. Because otherwise, that's going to kill him real fast. And the Urborg, due to its kind of almost overpowered nature, tends to make Swamp Walk really good with Shieldred. If I draw a blue next turn, I might run out the Sphinx. It's probably still better just to run out the Rune Scar. Even if I draw a blue, if I don't draw a blue, run out the Rune Scar to get a blue? That seems awful. Seems like just getting a clone effect or a resurrection effect would be better. Depends what he does to the Shieldred right here. Now, he ran out his commander. That's really weird. You can tap down Shieldred. I mean, that's fine, but it's not... Okay, Praetor's Grasp. I'm not going to play that yet. I'm going to save that. I'm on a white, so I really can't get a huge bonus out of that. Runescar Demon. I'm just casting big creatures well before I should be able to. A clone is always good. Being able to cast my... Fine. I like to be able to cast my cards. Now he knows I probably tutored for that, though. Going to combat. I'm assuming he's going to tap it. Yeah, it's fine. And then you're probably going to sack it. Unless he ran his commander out just to sack it. That just seems really awful. So this game is a little less of horror tribal plus other cards and more of just generic blue-black tap-out good stuff, which is rather unfortunate. But that's just the nature of playing blue-black. I mean, you're one of the strongest, you are probably the second strongest two-color combo in the game. Helm of Possession. Okay. Really? That seems really awful, actually. In fact, that's really awful. Yeah, I lose my Runescarred Demon. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Probably running it because of, well, rest in peace, but that's fine. Discard that, and discard that. And then go boom, boom, boom. Hi, I'm a colorless clone. Copy. Play land, so now I have counter backup. So I don't lose to the random rest in peace. And now it's War of the Shield Reds. I don't know whose trigger goes off first. I think mine goes off first. Depends on how he orders it. In fact, this might have just been an awful idea to clone Shield Red. He gets to bounce. Oh, no, yeah, that does happen first. Okay. Or he ordered it wrongly. So I do just bring back, I think it is Sphinx of Utham. Sphinx of Utham, however you pronounce that. He's got Master Decoy, that's not very relevant. If anything, this Counter Squall is the most relevant card right now. Depends what he does. I really don't want to get helmed out of the game. So I have to keep it up, just in case he does something stupid. I could Praetor's Grasp next turn, and oh, Maze of Ith. That kind of slows me down. So it's card draw versus getting whatever I want. I think card draw is more relevant. I mean, I could get anything I want, but that's one card. I could just get whatever I want, and then it might be better. Let's wait. Let's see what he does. If it's something super relevant, I have to counter it. Even if it's a card that just kills Shield Red, I might just have to let it through. He has 5 cards in hand, so he does have the card advantage in terms of having more cards in hand, but I'm playing blue, so whatever. Let's see what he does. 4 mana, 5, 6. Just playing your commander. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a counter spell on that. I can't even legally counter it anyway. Yeah, I gotta get the tutor. It lets me get any card I want. That's just way better. Yes. In fact, I know what I'm getting. Where is it? I think it's in here. No, it's not, because this is the wrong deck. Alright, I'm thinking of the shapeshifter version of Lazav that plays that card. Right application. In that case, how lame do I want to be? Let's be lame. Get Flesh Bag. Oh, that's really good. Land. And then just generate 1,000,000 black mana. Play the Butcher first. Get rid of Decoy. And then Marauder. I'll sack the Marauder. I could sack the Butcher. Unfortunately, I don't have a flash effect where I could have permanently exiled his creature with the Butcher, sacking it to the Flesh Bag. He does have Maze, so he does get to save himself from taking some damage. If he remembers to Maze, which he should. What? Come on, do it. I know you're gonna do it. There we go. That's annoying. But perfectly fine. Alrighty, now black. I could have done this pre-combat, actually. No, I could. Sure. Let's look through your deck. It's a tutor for what's in your deck. It could be anything. I don't know what I'd get. I don't know what's in his deck. He's mono white. That's the problem with Praetor's Grasp against decks that are not in your colors. You tend to just get screwed. He seems to have some cards I can legally just get, though. How much mana do I have? I have 3 mana open after this? It's not going to be relevant then, because I don't want to tap out. Ring of Thune is awful. Do I just get a sword? No. Strip Mine. Just get the Strip Mine. Can't play it. I have to wait till next turn to play it. No, it's just fine. The thing about the Shapeshifter decks is that the better your opponent deck is, the better your cards get. He's not playing a very good deck in terms of creatures that I want to steal, but in terms of LD, I guess, that's really good. It is the best LD card, and unlike Wasteland, is not horribly overpriced. I mean, they really do need to reprint Wasteland in Moto. Is he actually gonna try? He might have something good in hand. Windborne Muse. That resolves. Well, my options are I can just recur the Flesh Bag. Or oh, he's gonna Helmet Possession my guy. That's annoying. But fine. Because I know I'm gonna sack the demon. So he might actually win this game just because of Helmet Possession being out. Gargantuan's really good. Let's save that. Finally, one of the horrors that isn't a nightmare. Or just consuming Amberition. Oh, that's really good. Alrighty, you Helmet Possession. Well, guess what? Guess what? Die. How many times am I going to be doing this game? Helmet Possession is really annoying. I think it's the other helm that... Yeah, it's the other helm. I'm thinking of the... I forget what it's called. It's the one that allows you to go rest in peace, mill your deck. Alright. Strip Mine. It's starting to lag a little bit, which is really annoying. Get rid of that forever. Or at least until you can recur it. So unfortunately, Counter Squall is kind of useless. And Helmet Possession can just allow him to steal my stuff, which is really annoying. Which also makes my Sewer Nemesis just bad. Which is unfortunate, because I have 12 cards in my graveyard, which would make him normally very good. That's a lot of mana. What is he playing? He's playing his commander again. That's fine. Kill spell. That's good. Do that. Blue. Blue. There we go. Denrova Horror. What the heck do we tap? Or bounce in this case. Why am I thinking tap? Because I've been playing all day. Just bounce the Helm, because then I can counter it. Although countering Helm might bite me if he has like a Wrath. But that's fine. I have 2 mana. Do I... Yeah, just do it. Just run out the Sewer Nemesis. At this point in the game, there's no reason not to run him out. In fact, running him out before playing that would have been better. Now the horrors are starting to be horrors. And now I have a 12/12. Helm is still really annoying though, because I want to counter Helm so my guys don't get stolen. You know. I wasn't really paying attention when I was looking through his deck, but I'm assuming he still has at least a Wrath in the deck. He might just have a Wrath in his hand that I didn't see, because that's always a good lesson. Actually pay attention to what your opponent's deck has in it when you search through it. Some of these creatures are really ugly looking. That's pretty standard. That's a starfish. That's a bunch of rats. So I love playing horrors. They're just so weird looking. That's not even that bad. It's just a headless, faceless butcher. These two are really bizarre. I mean, it's Rat Boy. Unfortunately, I had to hit myself, which means I will mill myself, which isn't bad, because if I draw some kind of form of start recurring my guys, it's actually really good. Now, if he exiles my graveyard, then I'm screwed. Especially if he Wrath exiles, and then I'm in top deck mode, which is why I have Counter Squall. But Counter Squall might not be relevant if I feel like I need to counter the Helm. In fact, I don't know if countering Helm is even going to be relevant in this game. I guess when I went for the tutor, I should have just went for the draw. The draws probably would have been better, but not really, seeing as what I've drawn so far. Stoneforge. Ugh, that's really bad. That's a sword. If he just hard casts the sword, then I counter it. Because it's going to be a turn before he can Helm. Yeah, it's not going to resolve. In your dreams. Unless that's why he played the Stoneforge. Fine, I'll counter it. This is probably awful. In fact, I know it's awful. Watch me mill. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good card to... No, that's a bad card to mill. That would have been so good against the Helm. Dang it. At least we got rid of Sword. And then he's probably just going to play Helm. Thankfully, it comes into play tapped. I need to draw something good. I mean, Sewer Nemesis is a 14/14, but he has no evasion. And I don't think I have any equipment in this deck, which is really bad. Stupid frickin' Helm. It's because I play untapped, but he is tapped out, so you can't use it. So that's a thing. That's a good thing. And I lost, and hopefully we draw Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, that's good. Don't attack with that. Just attack with the big guys. He's gonna steal my frickin' Sewer Nemesis, which is really annoying. Yeah. Take 8. I'm probably gonna lose this game, which is unfortunate. But you can't win them all. He is down to 10, so... Yeah, I don't have any counter spells. And how am I gonna bluff counter spells with no cards in hand? Ugh, lag. Lagging real bad. Yeah, mill another card I could use. You know, that's fine. Why couldn't you mill that? At least my guy is hexproof, so if I can kill anything good... So he's gonna give me Stoneforge and probably still my Sewer Nemesis, which isn't awful. It's not great. There's a lot worse things he could steal, though. Like Shieldred getting stolen and killed a million times. In fact, I really don't even want to recur Shieldred at this point. If I recur anything with the Volrath Stronghold, it's going to be the Sphinx or Demon. Probably the Demon. To get Yawgmoth's Will and get Homeward Path, thus laughing at the Helmet Possession. He's saying something. I'm not really paying attention. Let me see. I'm at 30. He's at 10. He has Helmet Possession. So it's... might be game for me, but maybe not. He said something. But again, I don't really pay attention to random people saying stuff, because half the time it's them nerd raging, and it's really not worth my time and effort to actually care about that. But you can steal my 15/15, and then I'm forced to use the Demon. In fact, I'm making sure right now I actually have Yawgmoth's Will not in my graveyard. No, I have not milled it, and it's not exiled. Still Shaper's Gift. Okay. It's actually, he only has 2 cards in hand, so he's actually in bad shape if I can just interact with Helmet Possession. And thanks to Cabal Coffers, I'm fine. It's kind of a quasi-broken combo. What is he gonna do? He's gonna sword. Maybe he was complaining about the lag. Let's see. Oh, he's thinking. Okay, that's fine. This can be a tough game. I think if I can recur my demon that I probably win. Unless his last card is Exile. And then I'm in really bad shape. So he gets to get in for some commander damage. His first actual real relevant attack this game. Except I have no cards in hand, so it's basically just untap your lands. He's tapping his mana. Is he playing? He's using the Helm. And the Thawing Glaciers. That's actually a really good play. That's a really good play. Oh gosh, what does he have in his hand? What is his last card? If that's something really good, I'm doomed. 2 mana. He's just using it twice. That's fine. Is he just going to wait to Helm until my turn? That's not a bad play. I just Helm now. If I was him, but I guess he's a better player than me, so that's why. I mean, I might be able to win this game. I need to recur the demon and get Yawgmoth's Will. To get the Homeward Path. It'd be funny if that was actually on top of my deck and I do that. Fine. Thankfully you can use it at instant speed. Yeah, let's make sure I actually click the right stinking card. There you go. Runescar Demon. Black. A lot of lag. Yeah. Runescar Demon. Because we need to get rid of Helm. And I'm blue-black, so this is like my only way to answer the Helm's stealing ability. It weakens the Sewer Nemesis, but that's not really relevant. Double FX triggers on Thawing Glaciers, which means you used it twice, which is very unusual. And also a very good interaction with the sword. Alright. Thankfully, I have 1 billion mana if I can ever get through all this lag. There you go, 8 mana. Demon. Demon. Also, there's a lot of other stuff I can do now that I have Demon. And Yawgmoth's Will. Unless I mill the Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, good. That's what I was actually fearing, is I'd mill the Yawgmoth's Will with the stupid horror, which was why I was hoping you'd take it. Alright, please tell me. Yes. Yawgmoth's Will. Do we have any artifacts? No, so we just... Black. Blue. Yawgmoth's Will. Yes, mill. I don't really care. This is kind of dumb. This is when I just start dominating him. I think he's... yeah. That's game. Yawgmoth's Will is broken.